Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame, but we are looking at CME, okay? The reason we're looking at CME is because I want to just show that on Bitcoin, the death cross has occurred. We have open and close after. We are closing on support, which is a good thing, but I am expecting hard resistance on Bitcoin at 22,600 on a weekly time frame. So keep that number in mind. 22,600, 22,500, and then on support we're looking for 19,950 as support. So if we have any 4-hour open and closes under for 19,950, we're looking for the lower levels to come. If we get a 4-hour open and close above 22,500, 600, we're looking for the higher resistance to be in play, which is around almost 24,000, 23,600. Okay, so that's what I want you to look out for weekly on Bitcoin. Ethereum, a weekly, we are above the 21 and we are closing above it. It's at 1650. Next week, if we have any open or close 4-hour wise under 1620, the risk is we're going to fall back down and find support near 1445. And then if we lose 1445, we're going to be looking at those lower levels that we've seen. But any close above 1650 with the 4-hour open and close gives us the possibility to go test our previous high around 2034. So keep those levels in mind, and I think you will know that the 2034 level will be coming after opening and closing above 1745 to 1780. That's our new resistance to the upside. Once we get to that 1745 and open and close above it, we can play out the accumulation pattern and then look for the next resistance at 1975, and then we can look for that uh, 2030, 2050, and then even higher. So all the levels are here. We'll go level by level as it comes, but just know that if we can hold the 1650 and go sideways, 1745 to 1770 is next, and then we can look for next resistance around 2000, somewhere around there. So just keep that in mind, and I did not give you that for Bitcoin, so I apologize. Let me go back. There you go. For Bitcoin, it's basically above 20,000. 600, we can look for topside. And if we see this measure move is already there, closing above 20,600, we have the possibility of going to 21,000, uh, sorry, 22,600 to 22,800. And then we can look for the extension to come play out all the way to like 25 to 27. So we'll go level by level. For right now, we're looking for 22.6. If we can get 22.6, then we can look for 23.5, and then we can look for 25K. I feel like just aiming for 25K is just a little too bullish right now with its death cross happening. I'm looking for a lower high scenario and a rollover and down. Okay, I want the support to be confirmed one more time. Just because I'm very, very protective. But that's what I'm looking for on CME, guys. Okay, with levels I gave you. So now we can go look at perps. Okay, what are we gonna scalp this weekend? Well, we know that Bitcoin closed at 21,155 and we're at 21,3, so we're like $150 up right now from where CME closed. ETH's at 1640 and we close at around 1650. So right now Bitcoin is a little bit stronger than ETH, so I would be careful for further faster downside on Bitcoin. But then Bitcoin does have higher room to go for resistance as opposed to ETH. Yeah, so let's see. We're gonna have to see who's playing catch up right now. Here's Bitcoin, perps, death cross occurring. We are going up into resistance around 22,500 is where I'm looking for that resistance, 22.5, 22.6. Don't forget after 21.3, oh, there you go. Hold on, let's go to daily real quick. We're on the weekly. Let's zoom into a daily. There you go. So after we claim 21.3, the next level of resistance we're going to be looking for is at 25K. But before 25K, we have a few fib targets off of this lower consolidation, and that is basically 21,800. So we'll be looking for 21.6 to 21.8 to see if we can even get a close above it. If not, that will be the next rejection, and then we'll look for support back on 20,800 before looking for higher, which is 25K-ish. So don't get too bullish. We still have layers of resistance to break through. First is this 21.6 to 21.8, then will come 22,800, the previous high, and then will come 25K, the previous high from there. That's why all these levels are matching up. So it's really time to pay attention to technical analysis. 4 hour open and closes above 21.6, then you can look for higher. But this is an area that I will short, I will short, I will short. Like those are all three planned shorts. Just being patient and waiting for those numbers to come is going to be the hard part. So that's what we're looking for on Bitcoin, okay? Volume is, let's go look at the 4 hour real quick. Volume is coming to a like standstill at the high, but since we're above all our resistances, I would be looking for support to come in around 21,000, maybe 21,950, and then I would expect this to go up and look for that resistance. But the measured move is basically almost played out that we've been waiting for. And that's why I leave my doodles, so that way you know it's not just me pulling numbers out of my butt. We've been literally looking for these things for a while. Um, on Ethereum, we're at the top line not EMA, go to the daily. We're at the channel resistance. Wow, that took me a while. Sorry guys, it's early. This does look a little head and shoulderish, so I would be very cautious for a drop back down to find support near 1585. Full disclosure, I do have a short here. Okay, I do have a short here, and I'm ready to go all the way to 1750 to 1780 with that short. But we've been waiting for that for a long, long time, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. But the point is, this is where I was expecting resistance. We're looking for support around 1580. If we find it, then we can look for higher. Okay, 1540 to 1580. The reason why I was looking for the short is right there. So we were always in this 1609 area to short from 1609 to 1630. So we got a little bit poke above. I was hoping we would have got to this higher extension, but what we're probably going to do is come back, find support at 1600, and then probably pop back up, hit this level, and then do the sweep all the way down. So I am still very, very gonna be patient for the 1770 to 1800 level. But right now, I've already DCA'd into a short, hoping that, hey, if we don't get this liquidity grab above this previous high and we just roll on over right now, at least I have the position going. So that way, if we go to like $1,000, I can take like at least 50% profit if I had no leverage. If I have leverage like 100x, that would be like a 5,000% profit if I can be patient enough to hold it for this rollover action to actually occur. You know, this is a daily time frame, so I mean it's gonna take like 10 days for something like this to play out. So get ready. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it takes like a few days. And we're building to it, so you can probably come up into here until Monday and then roll on over. So I'm going to be very, very patient and cautious of this. The other thing I was pointing out was the bearish divergency. As we were going to the tip, we were coming to no volume. What happened was the market maker pumped it right here just to liquidate all the shorts. Like it was the perfect time for him to bounce off support, sweep the highs, and then roll on over again, build like a head and shoulder. I had the head and shoulder drawn for so many days. And basically the head is coming here, but the shoulders are over here. So this is all very, very, very something that like we all should have expected. Yesterday everyone was like going crazy, and I was just trying to keep you guys calm, going like just be patient. This is gonna roll over. It was like perfect time, hour into the market, and everyone was just like so FOMO and like excited. I'm like, guys, the market maker is so good at his job because you guys are literally falling into the plan's trap. Like, just chill out, add to your short, be patient, let some candle close so that the market has time to, like react. You guys are like over here, like, oh, should I close my short? Should I close my short? I was like, what the fuck? No, you should add to it. What do you mean close? This means you have no idea what you were doing and you're just waiting for signals. That's why you're never gonna make money. So don't do that kind of shit. Plan your trade out. Look, we're looking at the same levels of just being patient. If this thing comes down to 1595, it's worth a long scalp. But if you only a long scalp here if you already short here. Because if this comes here under 1609 and starts opening closing here, the likelihood of this sweeping down is higher. We only want to scalp along here because it's the golden pocket and whatnot, but the fearless long scalpers here are because they already have the short running. If you're scalping long here and you don't have a short here and we just break down, now you just got trapped. So be careful with your hedging strategies. You guys you guys who are taking straddles like right on top of each other. There's no profit in that because when the straddle breaks, you have to have the liquidity to re-DCA into that other losing position straddle. So that's not how I straddle. I usually have a short, I usually have a long. They both are running in profit while we're consolidating, and then I cut after I see the consolidation come to a close and once I break out. Like I have no intention of trying to guess, and the whole point of straddle is sit on your butt. You don't need to have a straddle and then freak out and do this and that. No, you have a straddle because that way, if you have a long and short set, you can take scalps in between fearlessly and just close on like 10% profit because you don't need to hold for those like 200% and whatnot because you already have the trade running. You can scalp in the middle, okay? So, yeah. Another thing is, all I need is fibs. One of the members pointed out, should I be trading on the perps, but of the actual equity? So not USDT, but like USD instead of ETH USDT. He's saying, yo, what should I not trade ETH USD? And I was like, yeah, that is a great idea because all your scalps right now that you're going to be doing, you're going to be taking your profit in the asset you're trading, such as Ethereum, and you'll be collecting your bag. So like right now, all I see right now is happening is this. This is all I'm looking at. I want this to come down, find support, and then come up, okay? So if that actually occurs, then when it's coming down and I'm short on that asset, I'll be gaining ETH when I close my trade. And then when it goes up, my ETH is making me money. So it's like you're winning both ways. You're earning the asset instead of having to buy it spot, and then you're holding this spot from your profitable trade, and you're going to be able to cash out for USDT much higher. So that's like a trade in a trade basically situation. Yeah, well, that's basically what we're looking for Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys. Quick look at Dixie. Why did we rally so hard yesterday? Well, there you go. Dixie found its resistance right at this area where I was like, oh, if we can claim this, we should be looking much higher. There's a pain scenario for the rest of the world and the market, blah, blah, blah. Well, Dixie basically consolidated there and then broke down and basically is looking right back at the support that we're at. The real issue was that we broke down under the 1157. Breaking down like that is like trappy. I don't like that, but I need to make sure that we find support here at 1050, go sideways, and then just roll on up. Because in my eyes, this is another inverse head and shoulder. So it's just trying to make its shoulder and then go up. It's not going to be easy. The market maker is shaking you all out, but the plan is still the same. He can consolidate in this bull flag all he wants. It doesn't mean shit to me. The point of the matter is he's going to break it up. When and how, I don't know. But the whole world right now is trying to keep dollar at bay by increasing their interest rate, protecting from inflation. So since BOE and our government did the interest rate increase, that's why we're feeling a little bit of a pullback on Dixie. But if they start saying dovish things again, you're gonna see this rise again. So that's basically it. I mean, we gotta wait for Monday to do what we do. Right now, I am scalping with members. I'm gonna actually be gone in the morning today, but I'll come back around 8 when y'all are waking up and watching this video, and we're gonna scalp. I'm gonna wait for the 4 hour. Oops, for people, and we're gonna basically scalp BTC in this range. And I'm gonna draw some new fibs and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that for there. We're gonna come back to this all later, okay, guys? All right. Um, I'm gonna give you guys a weekend roundup on equities right now too, instead of making two separate videos. We're gonna just throw it all in this one. Nah, forget it. I'll go make a quick one so people who don't care don't have to care. Talk to you soon, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If you have any questions or concerns, just leave it in the comment section below. If you want to trade with us live today after watching this video, find me in the Discord server. The link is in the bottom of the description of this video. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't forget our levels. Be patient because they're probably gonna hit, man. TA don't lie. Yeah. Talk to you soon, guys. Be safe.